Is it a floating aid? Is it a paddle? Is it a kickboard? Yes, it's all three. Introducing the Floater Paddle, the 3-in-1 swimming device that makes swimming easier and so much more fun. Floater Paddle's unique design makes it the ultimate device for floating, paddling, and kickboarding. Floater Paddle widens the surface area of your forearm, which, like a flipper on a fish, increases your thrust and helps you to move through the water more efficiently. Use the Floater Paddle while performing your favourite swimming strokes, and you'll be amazed at how much faster you go. Floater Paddle can also be used as a kickboard. Simply hold your arms out in front of you, kick your legs in the water, and you're off. Tired and don't want to swim anymore? That's no reason to get out of the water. Floater Paddle triples as a floating device, so all you have to do is kick back, relax, and enjoy the water, while Floater Paddle does all the hard work. With 3 functions in one device, Floater Paddle makes the perfect addition to every swimming lesson, exercise and fitness routine, or rehabilitation program. Floater Paddle is also a great tool for helping kids learn how to swim. The Floater Paddle transfers weight and buoyancy from your body to your arms, which makes it easier for kids to move around in the water. This ease of movement makes swimming more enjoyable, and the more kids enjoy swimming, the more time they want to spend in the water, working on becoming better swimmers. Plus, the Floater Paddle is a ton of fun. Both adults and children will enjoy their recreational time in the water more when using the Floater Paddle.
I love the Floater Paddle!
Floater Paddle! Floater Paddle!
Versatile, easy to use, and fun.
This is a power strip. This is a dust bunny. This is a mess of cords plugged into that power strip. This is how the cords feel. This is a doggy pile, a traffic jam, a cluster. This isn't working. This is the pivot power. This is Jake's invention. This is 709 people who helped bring Jake's idea to life through Quirky.com. This is flexible. This is not. This makes sense. This is how much it costs. This is pivot power. This could be yours at Quirky.com.
The Ultra Aqua Bag is a revolutionary water barrier that provides a quick and effective method for protecting property against floods, water heater leaks, broken pipes, overflowing toilets, and other liquid emergencies. Also known as a sandless sandbag, the Aqua Bag is simple to use. A dry, non-activated bag weighs less than 1 pound, so the case of 15 can be easily transported to any site. Once on site, the Ultra Aqua Bags are quickly activated by soaking them with water. Using the optional soaking pool or similar container, allow the pads to absorb the water. In less than 3 minutes, the pad absorbs water to 90% capacity. When saturated, Aqua Bags can weigh between 30 to 40 pounds, providing an outstanding flood and water barrier. For heavy leaks, floods, and oil spills, Aqua Bags can be stacked to form a protective barrier against further liquid deluge. Ultra Aqua Bags make responding to flooding quick and easy. Unlike traditional sandbags, there is no shoveling required, nothing to fill, no sand to find or transport. Everything you need is in the Aqua Bag. Just add water.
Hi, my name's Mark Seller, the founder of the Phantom Doorstop solution. What we've come up with is a fully concealed, trip hazard free, flush to the floor finish doorstop like no other in the market today. I've been working in South Australia as a carpenter for quite a few years, and we often found that there was really no good fixing position for a doorstop. They often became a trip hazard, they were fixed in the wrong position and looked quite unsightly, and having done some research to find other products, there really was no good fix. It was at this point that I was lucky enough to be accepted on a Channel 7's reality TV show, The Big Adventure. I was even luckier still to go on and win that show. Having won the show afforded me the time and flexibility to come up with a solution to this problem. After many months of research and development, the product evolved into what it is today, the Phantom Doorstop solution. What we've come up with is a fully concealed, trip hazard free, flush to the floor finish doorstop like no other in the market today. Because of the flush finish with the floor, the doorstop can be installed anywhere within the swinging arc of the door. We found a powerful rare earth magnet that's strong enough to lift the pin out of the floor and stop the door. By putting a dimple in the striker plate and the magnet being so powerful, we've managed to create a really effective hold open feature. Because of its clean, flush finish, the Phantom doorstop can be fixed on all flooring surfaces, floating floors, tiles, polished concrete, and even carpet. When the door is in the hold open position, the Phantom doorstop is completely concealed. Installing the Phantom doorstop could not be easier. One hole in the door and one hole on the floor. Trip hazards are a thing of the past with the flush finish Phantom doorstop. The patented dimple and lip combination provide the customer with a complete doorstop solution. The Phantom doorstop is maintenance free and provides a sleek, modern finish. For more information or to contact us, visit our website at phantomstop.com. Now available Australia-wide at all leading hardware stores.
Hi, Dan with HOMERIGHT. I'm going to show you how to set up and use the Quick Painter. The Quick Painter is a trimming tool that has a pad, a trigger, and a fill handle. To fill it, we're going to remove the pad attachment and put the tip of the Quick Painter into our paint. We're going to depress the trigger, pull back on the fill handle, and wait for a moment while it fills with paint. When it's full, we release the trigger. We're going to wipe off the excess paint from the fill tube. And now we can put the pad attachment back on. I like the pad attachment opposite of the trigger, and I'll show you why. There's a little air in here, so we'll want to purge that. And what we'll do is we'll want to hold a rag in front of it, and we'll push the trigger, and you'll hear that air come out. And now we're ready to go. You can see the paint is coming out, beginning to come out the holes. Now we're going to use the Quick Painter to cut in along this window. To do that, I'm going to put the edge, there's a guide on the edge of the pad here, right up against the trim on the window. I'm going to give the trigger a little push to feed a little paint. As I do that, I'm going to move it up and down to work the paint into the pad. Now, as I need a little paint, I'll give the trigger a push. And just working it in, I can cut right up to the edge of the window. After edging is complete, you can remove the pad attachment. Depress the trigger and return unused paint back into the can. This will save paint and speed cleanup. Now we're ready to clean up. I have a wash tub with some warm soapy water here. I'm going to put the pad attachment in and let that soak, and we'll rinse that out. Next, I'm going to show you how to clean up the handle. We're going to hold the trigger and pull water up into the handle. Give it a shake to help loosen the paint. Then press the trigger to discharge the water. We're going to change the water, rinse out the pad, and then we can dry everything off and reassemble it, and we'll be ready for next use.